Hello, beautiful vibration souls. It's a new month. It's a new moon. You're still fighting against. We have here our Knight of Swords as well as our Seven of Swords. There seems to be this, it's like swimming against the current, trying to avoid something that is inevitable. And you continue to put yourself in these situations that reflect an old version of yourself. And this is just not what you're supposed to be doing right now. And you know that, and you can feel that. What are you afraid of? And that's what I'm getting from this, is that there's this sense of fear, of uncertainty. Maybe it's more of an insecurity that you're going to be no longer the big fish in the small pond, but you're going to be a very small fish in a very, very big ocean. Completely different environment. And all of a sudden, there's a learning curve. That's a good thing. Good thing. That's what we want. We want to take hold of the reins and drive ourselves into a new way of experiencing all that life has to offer for us. What are you really afraid of? Failure? Baby, you've already made it this far. You've already had so many issues. You had so many challenges. You have so many moments where it did not work out the way you expected. And what did that mean? In the end, it meant nothing, because you're still here right now pushing forward. So if the risk of failure is the only thing that you're uncertain of and you're afraid of, it's not a fear at all. And you need to put that behind you. There is so much ahead of you to be excited about. Start putting these ideas into action. Start taking those steps. Prepare yourself for what's next, mentally, emotionally, and then take those steps. Stop waiting for someone to push you over the ledge. Just jump. You've already got your parachute. It's ready. You know how to use it. You've been ready for this for so long. And now you're just standing there paralyzed because, "Oh, I don't know what's next." You do know what's next. The life that you asked for. The life that you asked for. That's what's next. You've prepared for this. You've wanted this. You've asked for this. Stop going backwards. Stop looking behind you. Forward. Move forward. Step into that. We have a deep dive that is necessary here, and it's something that is troubling you. You have some concerns about what you might uncover when you do dig really deep into this. But really, what we need to figure out first is, what are you afraid of? What are you worried about? You do realize that all of that anxiety and nervousness comes from within you. And I'm getting that this is all actually stemming from things that you have been told, or maybe you've seen other people experience and thought, this is going to happen to me as well. That's their journey, not yours. Things that people say, that's a reflection of their own journey, not yours. Their own insecurities, their own fears, the things that they knew they messed up on. And they say, "Oh, you shouldn't do it that way. Oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you definitely shouldn't do this." That is a reflection of the things that they are experiencing on their own journey. That has nothing to do with you. I'm also getting that there is some envy. They envy how brave you are when it comes to sticking up for yourself, when it comes to saying, "I've had enough," and walking away. They envy that. And you have had the experiences that, you know, um, sticking around is going to beat you down into nothing. So you already know that you can't do that anymore, and you get up and you walk away, and maybe you do walk away a little too quickly, right? Sometimes. But when you know, you know. So there's this fear and anxiety here now. of what am I going to uncover about myself if I dig really deep. Only thing that you have to uncover about digging really deep into how you feel about the situation is the truth. And we all know that ripping a band aid off is a lot less painful if you just get it over with. The truth isn't that terrible when you just face it, because then you can address it, handle it, and move forward. If you sit there and deny that it's there, it's going to fester. The glue is going to start smearing. It's going to get really gummy and yucky, and then you're going to have to pick the glue off for ages. But when it's time to take the band-aid off, if you just rip the band-aid off, it's fine. You'll be okay. You can do this. I assure you. People around you are trying to figure out why things happen so effortlessly for you. Isn't that funny? As if anything happens effortlessly. No, there's effort. No, it doesn't mean it's hard. I don't have to fight for it because fighting doesn't get me what I want. Flowing does. Flowing through what I know is meant for me. Flowing through the steps that I know are mine to take. Believing so deeply without any doubt what I want is within reach if I continue in the correct mind state and I don't doubt myself. Now, that's not effortless. It's not hard once you get the hang of it, but you've had a lot of practice. You've done this before. So you saw something that you wanted and you started putting yourself in that mind state of this is mine. And then you started acting as if it was yours because the magic flows through you. You are magic. Every particle of your being is the energetic frequency of what it is that you desire when you will it to be so. And you've decided that that's the case. Nobody can detour you from that thought. You know what you want, you know it's yours. And so rather than questioning and doubting, and how am I going to get there, thinking and overthinking and doubting and listening to what other people have to say, you said, no, I'm getting there. And they look and they say, oh, well, she just flows through, or he just flows through, or they just flow through all these things so effortlessly. We all know better, right? If you've actually manifested the life that you desire, you realize that no, there's effort that goes into it. It's not hard labor necessarily. Sometimes it is. Sometimes that's the work that you have to put into something is hard labor because that's what it requires. But you once you know what you want and you feel it with every fiber of your being, when you vibrate with the frequency of what it is that you want in your life, it doesn't feel like effort anymore. It just feels like you're on path and you're just flowing with that movement because it feels good. It feels right. It feels so certain and so real. There's nothing that can deter you from that. So, I won't tell the secret if you won't, but maybe we should share it with them so they stop thinking you're doing something that they can't do themselves.